Crazy as for it. Okay, so see if I'm okay enough to do this. Hello, guys. Welcome back to This Random Life. I am here. Oh fuck, I forgot to do this part. Your last name has changed, right? Your last name's changed.
It did.
So it is.
It did. You were there.
I know.
You were there. Verduzco.
Verduzco.
Yeah, Verduzco.
Yeah.
I'm gonna butcher that.
Hey guys.
Shit, send me that.
I'm fine with that too. You've already seen what's going on. I am here with Jennifer Verduzco. What's awesome is I said it perfectly fine for like 3 whole times.
Of course.
Verduzco. And you used to know her as Jennifer Lazlos on the Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. You guys all know the differences. We have been friends for a long time, about 2 years now.
Yeah.
You were my first podcast. That was not a random one. You were the first person I reached out to and was like, hey, I just started a podcast. Would you like to do a podcast with me? And you were like, sure, come on in. And that changed my life, I will say. Aww. And that was, I have the dates. We put notes because you know us, if you listen to the first one.
If you know, you know.
July 23rd, 2021.
Oh, so it's been like just over
2 years.
Oh, man.
Right.
I should have come like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I had stuff going on. You actually came around that time.
Yeah, I was here in June.
Yeah. We were gonna I was gonna save it and stuff, but it's okay because we're here now. We're here today, and that's all that matters. How are you doing?
I am fucking fantastic at this moment.
Right. It's always a good time whenever we hang out. So let's just be real. And you wanted to show me something.
Oh God. You just want to. All right, go on.
It's like a Band-Aid, bro. It's like you've already.
I feel like this is like the peak highlight of my notes.
Okay. But... we will wait. We will wait for this picture.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, now see.
Oh.
So what have you been doing lately?
She really is the best.
Okay, let's wait for her. We can wait for the picture. Okay. Picture last. See, we put it in the notes.
It's in the notes.
So we did your Viking wedding, and that was fun. No one knows much about that. Us talking about that.
We didn't know much about it either.
No. We just kind of just pulled it up. You just pulled it up. It was like, we're doing this.
This is it.
Will you videograph me? Videograph me.
It's okay. Words are hard.
Words are hard. So learn early.
Yes.
Rappers too.
Yes. Very hard.
Right.
No, we moved after that.
Right.
Which has been okay. It's okay. I got fallback.
Right.
I didn't have rainy season or tourists.
You got seasons.
We do. We have seasons.
See, I miss seasons.
Yeah. Except winter. I need like perpetual spring, summer, fall.
Right.
That's it. Cut winter out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No winter at all?
No winter at all.
Not even a little bit?
No.
You've been in Colorado?
No.
You haven't been to Colorado?
I haven't been to Colorado.
You haven't?
Not yet.
I went to winter in Colorado, was so much fun. It was fantastic. Except for the blizzards and stuff. That sucked. But other than that, it was so much fun. Wow.
I know. Sorry.
He wants to hang out. I wish he would hang out. I wish he could.
No. He's texting me back. He's like, shit, I sound sarcastic. I'm like, it's fine.
You're being sarcastic?
No, I love that for you. Go get Mexican food tonight. That is fantastic.
It's not even Tuesday. It's technically my Tuesday.
There's this place I swear to God, I think we're there every other week right now. They know us. The owners know us.
What's the name on it?
It's called Miko Mall.
Miko Mall.
It's so fucking good. What, Mama?
What are you doing, girl?
Oh, I love you. You're the best. I love you. I'm not sharing my water though.
Go lay down, girl. Sit.
And then, of course, everybody's blowing up my phone since it's my birthday.
Of course. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. I said it once before, but now we can say it again. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Everyone say happy birthday in the comments.
Old lady now.
No way, man. Yeah. I think age is just it's just something other people tell you because you can be as young as you want to be, man.
I'm basically a toddler.
Right. Right.
Yes.
I try to be an adult, but it doesn't always work out.
I'm done with it. Completely.
Nope. I actually as soon as I say adult, I always think of this because I've been listening to that Killer Mike album. Don't ask me the name of the album, but he says they call it adolescent because we learn in adult lessons. Right? That's deep. It is deep. All right, girl.
All right.
You gotta tell me some of these stories.
All right.
Turtle lady, is it worth being the first one to pop things off? Is that the picture?
Well, that's it. That's the picture.
Oh no, we're gonna wait.
That's
see,
the
I put it on the top. Nope. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do your client being arrested.
So, I've been still trying to get like busy up there in Tennessee. Like we've been there a year, and I probably actually didn't really like work for the first few months because I was so burnt out by the time we left here.
Right.
Because I was shooting like 6 to 8 girls a day, 6 days a week.
That's right, because you were trying to get to last,
and we were just trying to get I was trying to get everybody before we moved, and so I don't have as solid and steady of a client base there as I do here yet.
Right.
So I didn't really have anything going on, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna run a model call, blah blah blah. Just content's content. It's a win-win. They get some images, I get content. It looks like I'm busy. People want somebody who's busy. It's just a thing. That means other people want it.
Right.
So
that's interesting. I like that.
I picked this girl for this model call. Super fantastic. I found this like out of the way little water creek, small little creek, secluded enough we could get her naked to have a great time with it. Well, I'm out at the location, which also has really bad cell signal because it's just outside of the bays.
Okay.
And so she can barely get a hold of me. And she's like, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'll explain later." And I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "I'm getting arrested."
Oh, man. Do you know what for?
I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, what happened?" Because she told me, like, they were holding her at the gate and wouldn't let her go. And I was like, "You don't even need to be on the base. Like, just tell me you need to turn around."
Right.
And I'm like, "I don't understand what happened." This bitch had been smoking in the car.
Oh, no.
And got to the gate, and they smelled it. So they pulled her over, searched her car, and found her vape.
Oh.
So they arrested her, and her husband, and she drove 2 hours.
Jeez.
And her husband had to drive 2 hours to come get her.
Like, oh man, how do you?
I felt so bad because there was nothing I could do, right. And like I couldn't go over there because I had my gun in the car. So I'm like,
oh man,
like I can't even try to go on base myself,
right?
Because if I get busted, we're gonna have a big fucking problem.
We're all gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, I felt so bad, and like she messaged me like the next day. She was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I made it home. I'd love to reschedule."
Did you?
Yeah, we're trying to get that figured out now because she's getting ready to go out of town, and like I'm stupid booked from this model call for like the next like up until then.
That's always good though.
So
wow,
that was like something on my yeah.
Does Tennessee have medical?
No,
they don't have medical.
No, they're talking about it because they're realizing. So if you go an hour and a half north to Indiana, in Metropolis, the Superman town,
yeah,
it's legal, and they will sell to you with an out-of-state ID.
Oh, really?
It's only an hour and a half.
Yeah,
it's an easy day trip,
right?
Go get lunch, go see Superman, roll into the dispensary. It's a great day.
Get some gummies,
right? So, my brain dumped that.
It's okay.
Whoa.
Well, we already know why. Yes. All right. Well, your girl got arrested. That sounds interesting.
I might actually suck it up and drive out to her because she's got like
2 hours,
tons of property and like this gorgeous outdoor tub setup, like. And I feel so bad. I was like, how does she want to reschedule this?
Right.
Like, you just drove 2 hours. Then her husband had to drive 2 hours.
Yeah, and get her out of jail.
Yeah.
Dang. Did she have to like? Did she just have to get picked up or like bailed
Yeah,
out
and I
or?
don't understand that. Like, am I supposed to call my mom? Like,
Right.
mom, I got arrested at the base.
Right.
What if I didn't have somebody to call?
Right.
Who?
What? How's jail in base?
I don't even know. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know either.
I don't know. It was wild. It's just I've realized there's just so many things that when you go into a job that you never expect that you will run into.
Right.
Like it's not on the mental bingo list. There's nobody that gives you this warning, like this is gonna happen, and shit like that happens.
Yeah.
Or this girl on the list.
This girl on the list.
I had this girl book me last year, and unfortunately she was very unhappy with herself, and she literally told me this. And when she came in, like we just did not, it was like oil and water. I could tell I
Couldn't.
was not going to be able to make her happy,
Mm,
which is unfortunate because I really want to do everything I can to make sure that like my girls are happy.
right.
Like I have a girl in Tennessee who does not love the makeup job that her makeup artist did, and she's like, it's not you, it's her, blah blah blah. And I was like, let's do it again anyways.
Yeah.
And she's like, you don't have to do that, that's not your problem. And I
Right.
was like, I know, but I still want you to be happy.
Right.
It's an extra hour or two out of my time.
Yeah, and it
It's
makes
fine.
you feel good because
Yeah.
it's like they're happy. They're happy with your work that
Yeah.
you did. That's
So I do everything I can to make sure. And she just starts telling me about how she doesn't like herself, she doesn't like her body, like all these things. And I'm like, shit, because I already knew no matter what I could do, there was nothing I could do that would make her happy.
right.
So she starts laying all her stuff out, and then she takes out a fucking vibrator. And she's like, I thought I used this as an opportunity to buy a new one because I thought that it might be weird if I brought one I already used.
Okay. So the just bringing it's not weird.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what's weird is that you brought this and we didn't discuss this beforehand.
No. So no like warning, no nothing.
No, and my bound, I
Can I ask how what it looked like?
I don't even remember because I didn't even.
You're like, please put that back in your bag.
We're not doing this today, ma'am. My boundaries are pretty far in life. Like if there had been a conversation, hey, like,
Yeah.
and I would have had time to think about how I felt about it, and like, am I comfortable with doing this finally?
Are we
like
doing this right now?
right? Because I have had a lot of requests for like people to be photographed having sex.
Right.
It's very common in the industry.
Right.
Erotica is becoming a big part of the industry.
So what you're telling me is sex sells.
No.
Whoa.
What? That would have been different. But you just rolled in my door.
Yeah.
Here's a dick. Ma'am. And it was one of those things where like I don't understand how any girl who is even like a 00, tiny girl, when you're in certain positions, you're still gonna have rolls and creases.
It's just how your body is.
It's just how your body is. So if you're telling me as a fuller figured woman that you already are uncomfortable, like how was this gonna?
Right.
I don't understand how that was gonna be cute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really did everything. I tried to pose her in ways that I thought would like, number one, kind of help show her like this is what you look like, and that is totally fine. You are great how you are. You're perfect how you are. Don't sweat it. And try and maybe nudge that in her face while also like trying to not emphasize it in a way I thought would make her uncomfortable.
Right.
And I was not wrong. She was not happy. And it was just one of those times that I knew
we're gonna do
I couldn't do anything about it. No matter what I did, I couldn't do anything about it.
It was just not gonna work out for you. Yeah, I know people like that too, and that shit sucks, bro.
It does. It really does suck because I don't want her to have that experience with me, and I was so baffled.
Right.
And I think it was more of I really feel like her husband pushed her a lot
Mm.
to come in
She didn't
because
want
she was like, this is for my husband. And I was like, I don't care.
to.
When you walked through my door, this became about you.
Right.
I love that he loves that you're doing this. That's great.
Right.
I love that you're happy in your marriage and that you want to gift your partner this. That's fantastic.
Right.
But once you're through my door, I don't care.
Right.
Because he was the excuse you used to do something for yourself.
Right.
So once you walk through that door, I don't care. If you're getting married, I love that you're getting married. Your anniversary, I love that for you guys. Like, that is fantastic. Thanks for your excuse. Now let's get to work.
Right. Let's really do
So,
this. And I love that about how you work and how you do things, because it's like you always focus on making them feel so positive and comfortable. Like when they get done after your shoot, it's they're like uplifted.
yeah.
And it's so beautiful. Like I've talked to other people who do like the burlesque shows, and they're normally very shy type people, and then but when they get on stage and they get all dressed up, like they have like this amazing like boost of confidence,
because they've got like this costume on, like
right,
this armor. Like,
right,
you only get to see what I let you see.
yes,
I'm still in control, which is.
And then you get that in a nice picture, and it's so beautiful. It's amazing. If you guys don't know her work, you should definitely check out her work. Honestly, if you don't know her work,
you should.
You should. It's gonna be up there and down there, and you already know.
For you guys.
Yeah, it is actually, and it's great. It's a great gift for your girlfriends, fiancés, wives,
or just fucking do it for yourself.
Right.
It's fine.
Definitely for yourself. I think you should do that too.
Yeah, I've actually pissed off a couple clients, like telling them that I don't care what their husband wants.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah. What do you want?
What do you want, darling?
Right.
Like,
right. What is gonna make you smile at the end of the day?
He wants a picture of me with his blah blah blah. Insert choice of item. I don't care.
Vibrator.
That. I'm gonna tell you though, like the turtle lady. Turtle lady is gonna win. Turtle lady is only in contending for first place with Confederate flag lady.
Oh geez, the one with the Jeep.
So the Jeep one from our last podcast. So you guys should probably listen to that one for context.
Right. Right.
Yeah, like they're
right there. Is this one like almost closer to the top? Fighting.
They're the ones that are at the top.
Just wait. Just wait till you get that third one that just completely blows them away.
Yeah. I don't want to know at this point what that one's gonna be. Like
oh man, I really need to know what this turtle is.
That's gonna be one of those situations that I just walk through with just
straight face, like, oh, this is happening.
This is it.
This is it.
I don't
2009, Michael Jackson.
I'm a little scared.
Fudge. Well, I've also been growing, and I think I might want to share a little story with you. I haven't shared with anyone else.
Oh God! Remember, I can only control my face or my mouth, not both.
So so I started getting this random life off the ground as a video podcast, because audio can only do so much.
Yeah.
So we moved forward.
Like you can use video on TikTok.
Yeah, I could. And that might be in the works, guys. I know. I suck. We're at the mall. I'm willing to come back, but there's gonna be a contract this time.
They're all in writing.
Mm-hmm.
Pay him in ones.
Ooh, I like that.
Ones, just ones. No.
Yep.
No check. No nothing. Nope. Just ones.
Yep. I just want that. Yep.
Yes.
And then reimbursement.
Mm-hmm.
For everything I do.
Yes.
But no, it's okay. If that doesn't happen, I don't need that either. We have a bunch of things going on. We might be doing
like a TikTok?
Fun Yes.
I'm gonna set a reminder on my calendar to harass you once a week
until I get a TikTok.
Until you get a TikTok.
Jeez.
I know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna need to start filming in different directions then. so I can start doing TikTok scrollies, you know.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's the difference between this and this.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm not
You're
wrong.
not wrong. Definitely not wrong.
I'll bully you about it all
I
day.
know you will. And I appreciate you bullying me because you bullied me into like videography and like.
See, that would have been a really good soundbite right there. Right there. I love that you bully me.
I do love that you bully me. Real friends bully real friends.
See, it's now it's gonna be like every 5 seconds is gonna be the best sound clip you've heard to take somebody into a video.
You're right. You're right.
I know.
You're right.
Look at that. A man admitting he's right.
How are you gendering me?
Now you're just, that's all you'd hear. Every other phrase now is going to be that great 5-second hook.
I'm like, shoot, I'm going to have to crop that, and take that, and do that. You know what? TikTok can change to my algorithm. I'm just going to keep it like this way.
I mean, there are people who do that. I mean, you can set your cover. So your cover could always just be like, tilt your phone.
Right. You could just put that tilt your phone on there.
Like it could be like a clip of it with like the words over it.
Right.
So then when they click on it, you'll turn. It'll be fine. There are plenty of people who post horizontal content.
Yeah, I like that.
There's actually this kid who hopefully he'll come up because the algorithm is listening. I'll have to send you his TikTok if I can find it. He lives down in the Everglades and he's a photographer. And he does these stunning, absolutely beautiful videos of the Everglades, like underwater, just all of it. And it's one of those things that when you look at it, you cannot help but see how fucking beautiful Florida is.
Right.
Like it is absolutely
now I want to
stunning.
see it. Now I want to see
what
it is.
They're so good.
There's so many places in Florida that it's like breathtaking. Apparently, there's like a bioluminescent ocean side over here somewhere.
So
in Florida.
Can do. I think they have one on the East Coast somewhere, like Fort Lauderdale-ish.
Okay.
But there's somewhere in Tampa that does it. They do clear kayak at night bioluminescent tours.
What?
So it's like a form of like algae or something like that. That when it's disturbed, it lights up like moon jellies. Have you ever seen a moon jelly?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. So anytime the water's disturbed,
it moves.
They're lighting up.
I want to go do that so bad. That sounds like so much fun.
We kept talking about doing it before we left, but then of course, when you live somewhere, you just we can always go, we can go, and then you don't go.
Yep. Disney is like 2 hours away, and I have
never go to Disney. I've been to Disney once.
I love Disney. I want to go do like Universal, where like the Harry Potter world and stuff.
Do it. The only thing that sucks is you have to get the park hopper tickets.
I want to do that, and I want to go with money. I want to be able to like go and like fucking splurge, just like
we spent
in ones.
We spent like $2,000.
Yeah, I bet.
To take that's 7 of us.
Oh my god, no! I see $2,000 just for me.
It was tickets. We had a hookup through a friend, so I got tickets for like 2-day park hopper tickets. 6 out of 7 were adult tickets. Was like $1,300. And then I wasn't gonna drive back and forth.
Yeah,
I know it's only 2 hours, but that's 2 hours after you spent 10 at the park.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
That's not fun.
It's just to turn around and go back the next day. So we got a hotel. We took the kids to both sides of Harry Potter. Like that was our main focus. There are so many cool things. You have to like go on Pinterest. I know. Don't say it at me.
I'm not, go on Pinterest. I get my ingredients and recipes from Pinterest.
And just put in like Harry Potter secrets.
Oh, really?
And there's so many different little like, if you go up to where the night bus is, there's also a telephone booth. And if you punch in the right like number, you call the Ministry of Magic. They have interactive wands. They were $50, but that was like 8 years ago. So they're probably like $95.
What? Yeah. Wait, what?
95. Where like there'll be like a medallion on the ground or on the wall because there's a sensor with the wand. So when you do the movements, something happens.
What?
Yeah. You can go into Green Gots and you can change your money into their money.
What?
Of course, it doesn't value outside of the parks if you don't use it.
Oh,
but you can use it in the park.
I'll just keep stacks of it.
Yeah.
I want just stacks of it to keep it on the table and be like.
It's only good
Hey,
at Universal.
you know what?
But gang.
I could probably sell it off. Like. You going to Universal, homie? I got the cash right here. I got stacks right here for the Universal.
I got it. Like food stamps, though.
Right.
Listen.
Back in the day, man. Me too.
Do what you gotta
Me
do.
too.
To go to Universal these days.
Right? You gotta have the breakdown.
I know, it was super cool. And then when you go to like the big 2 restaurants, because there's one on each side, like one's a Leaky Cauldron and one is one of the other ones. Don't buy individual meals.
Okay.
They have like a giant family feast.
Okay.
That's like $60.
Okay.
Compared to probably like $15.
Right, each. Right.
The butter beers are like $5 a pop.
Really? Is there alcohol in the butter beer?
No. Oh. I wish there was. If they put some vodka in that shit.
I've never had butter beer, so I don't know what it tastes like or anything.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost, maybe that's why. There's this liquor that we get. It's called the Core 43.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing. It's like Fireball without the death.
I like the death. I love the part of it.
No, there's something wrong with you. You're a sociopath.
I remember when they had the Fireball epidemic with they were putting like petroleum, like gasoline inside the Fireball containers. That was down south years ago. Look that up. That shit was wild.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that, but minus the gasoline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, It's Core 43. It's sweet. You could put it with like milk.
Really?
Like literally, it's so good. So we put that with apple cider.
Okay.
At Halloween.
Ooh.
Butterbeer kind of reminds me of like that kind of richness, but it's more of a butterscotch.
Is it like a thick drink?
No.
No, it's still like a pop.
Yeah.
Soda, whatever you guys call it.
But it's so good. So you have to at least get a couple when you go.
Right.
But that was like 7-8 years ago.
Right.
So they're probably like $10 each now.
$12.99.
Yeah. Plus your firstborn.
It's okay. I got stacks of.
We got stacks
Harry
of kids.
Potter were. We do. Oh man. Oh, don't. No, never mind. Sorry.
Stacks of children.
Yeah, I definitely want to go do that, and I want to go do the Halloween Horror Nights.
We never did that either. I would have loved to do that.
I've only gone once.
I've never, even when I lived in Virginia, and Busch Gardens is an hour north.
Yeah.
Never. I don't think we ever did it.
I think I went to like Fright Nights, which is in Tampa. Maybe I don't know. I went something with my little sister that one time, and.
You know what you should also do? The Tampa Zoo does that illumination thing at night, like the Chinese New Year or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It should be coming up because I know they're doing it at the one in Nashville. So I think I'm gonna like force us to go out there for that.
Right.
It's not a big zoo. It's a pretty decent one. But Tampa does something like that too, and it's at night.
Okay.
Definitely go do that.
That sounds fun. I'm gonna do that.
They get a weekend.
Yeah, it's money though. We're back there again. We're back at the money.
Sleep cheap.
Right? I got family in Tampa.
See, it's fine. Couches.
We good.
Yeah.
Want to tell me another crazy story?
Oh God, I sent you so many like ambiguous notes.
You sure did. We already did this one. That was fun. And when you did that one, right? You did where she.
Yeah.
And we talked about that one. The episode
Fisting
from July.
Cheesecake.
That's the name of the name of the episode. I know you were gonna read that and you were gonna be like, "Oh, what?"
No, it's fine. I'm just like, what the fuck did I say? Somebody go watch that. And
go
let me
watch
know.
that. It's called No Dicks, No Pics, and Double Fisting Cheesecakes.
I could totally double fist a cheesecake right now.
And you know where we get them from, right? Publix.
Oh God, yes.
That's exactly the conversation we had.
Oh my God, one of our buddies, we actually took him to Publix for the first time, ever the other
Really?
day. I had to make him get a pub sub.
Yes.
Chicken tendy.
Yes. Oh my god,
Yes.
those are so good.
He'd never had it, and I was like,
Oh my
how have you lived your entire life? And then Brian's like, it's not that great. And I'm like, I
How
will literally
dare
fist
you.
fight you
In Publix.
in Publix.
And I will have them help me back you up and teach you
Like,
out.
and they will do it.
They will help
Because
you.
customer fucking service. Like,
yeah. I don't care that it's like
somebody's gonna-
75 to $1 more, 75 cents to $1 more in a Publix.
it's fine.
It's fine.
Oh my, I committed a sin against Publix.
What'd you do? Did you bring a Subway sandwich into a Publix?
I went to Publix dressed for the Silver Springs Walmart.
Aww.
I know.
You know how bad it is when you walk in and you're like, oh shit, I am underdressed. At a Publix.
So I had a canoe shoot that night out in the river.
Okay,
So
okay, that makes sense.
I just grabbed some clothes to throw on in the truck, so I wasn't going home in my wet clothes.
Right.
I forgot that we had to go to Publix when I selected these items of clothing.
Oh no. What were they? What were they?
I was in a tank top.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Sweatpants.
Okay.
And pink Crocs.
The Crocs killed it. But were they clean pink Crocs?
They were bright pink
Oh
that I
my
had
God.
just been wearing in the river.
Oh no.
I've got river water all over me. And so I go in, get what I need, realize as I get to pay that I left my wallet at home and Brian didn't have his either.
No.
Like, the karma was instant. Instant.
Like, why are you even here right now?
You can't sit with us. So Brian leaves to go home. Keep in mind, okay, first of all, you know how big our truck is.
Right.
Right?
It's huge.
We have a 4-man canoe strapped to the top of the fucking truck.
4-man canoe.
It's hanging off the top of the truck by like 3 or 4 fucking
like
feet.
from the front like that?
Like,
oh my god.
Tailgate to
yeah.
over the cab, just whoom.
Oh my god.
He's got to run home to go get some form of payment. I managed to get like my Apple Pay set up because finally my bank app and Apple want to talk to each other.
Nice.
So by the time he gets back, like, oh, excuse me, I've managed to pay for the groceries. And then as soon as we pulled in the driveway, it started like horrendously downpouring.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Like, the instant karma.
It's back to back to back. Well,
so I committed the ultimate sin
yeah, you can't
against
do that.
Publix.
You can't pull up at Publix just like you're going to Walmart.
I've had to teach him that. He's like, why can't I? And I'm like, no.
When I first started shopping at Publix, I was that person.
No.
And I would go in and I'm like, and I would feel so underdressed. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? What's wrong with those just looking kind of like, I don't know.
Publix is just out here teaching us all life lessons.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. I love my Publix. The Publix right up here. I love them. If you ask a lot of the employees there who Juan is or Follow the Beard, they know they know the podcast. I love my Publix.
I love it.
I
was so glad when we moved to Tennessee that like literally there is one 3-minute drive from our house. It's so nice. And I can Instacart finally. Like, I couldn't do that out in Ocklawaha.
Right.
You couldn't even get a pizza delivered out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing.
At all. I think Kroger just started delivering when we moved.
Kroger here. Well, I don't know if there's always been a Kroger here.
No.
But I just got a thing in the mail that says Kroger is now delivering. And I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Kroger's never been here.
This is Kroger. And I thought about never mind.
We have those in Tennessee. I don't really go to them. I don't know. They feel weird. Like, they feel weird. I can't go there.
I feel like I'm not old enough to go to a Kroger.
No.
I don't think I'm ever going to be old enough to go to a Kroger.
No. It's like going to Harris Teeter.
A Harry's?
A Harris Teeter.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
They're in Virginia.
They're bougie. There was like a Harry's or something off Anthony Road over here, which just closed down. If anyone wants to open up a club over there, skating rink, that'd be cool. Yeah, they're like a Kroger, but worse.
Oh, we've got a Piggly Wiggly.
I I haven't seen a Piggly Wiggly. Oh, since I've been in Tennessee.
We've got a Piggly Wiggly. It is wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
wild. I went in there
Oh my
because they were
God.
the only place open on Thanksgiving last year, and I had to buy everything, and it was so dirty.
It was, yeah.
It was so
Well,
dirty.
it doesn't help because my first time going to a Piggly
Oh
Wiggly
my
in
God.
Tennessee, I was riding with some people that I was there with, and they were smoking like weed spliffs, like so weed and
Yeah.
tobacco, but in like a cigarette.
Yeah.
So like we're riding, like they're like, oh, we're almost to Piggly Wiggly. Let's smoke before we go in so we can get the munchies and get a bunch. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is what's up.
This sounds
so
like
we're
a great
yeah,
idea.
Right. So we're driving and we're smoking. I'm like 2 puffs in, and the roads start going uphill, downhill, left, right, up. I'm like, oh fuck. And I get to Piggly Wiggly, and instead of being like I'm just gonna throw up in the parking lot, for some reason I was so high, I was like, I can make it to the bathroom. Ran inside and got inside in front of like all of the cashiers and everything, just looked at them and just
Oh my God.
puked right in front of all of them.
Oh my God.
And just, I was so high, I just continued my way to the bathroom. Sorry, Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Good times,
That's
good
so
times.
sad.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It was good times. I
Maybe-
definitely wasn't hungry after
They
that.
definitely talk about you still. You know that, right?
Probably.
They
probably.
100% talk about you.
I'm like in the
They'll be
hiring
like,
manual. Like, if this happens,
if this guy rolls in again, break this.
Oh my goodness, that was
break
before
this
like
alarm.
he's back.
He's back.
He's gonna puke in front of all of
The
us.
Mad Puker.
That's a good band name. The Mad Puker.
The Mad Puker.
Yeah.
Serial puker.
The
You should
serial
puke.
puker.
You could puke in the cereal.
Oh no! It's the serial puker who pukes in cereal.
Eat cereal.
Oh no!
And then puke the cereal in the cereal aisle
no.
at
With the
multiple grocery stores.
With the milk?
What goes down with it is up to you.
I think I would want to do it with milk.
So is that even a pun at that point? Like, what
I don't know,
is that?
but I think
Because
we could
it's
put
like
it in a rap song.
because you're being a cereal puker in the cereal aisle.
Of the cereal aisle. Wow. How many cereals is in that? You are a cereal puker in the cereal aisle. Man, can we do it in a cereal store? Isn't there like a cereal bar?
Oh my God.
I think we could do that.
Oh no, only Piggly Wigglies.
No, only in Piggly Wigglies.
That way you're like a true sociopath because you have a specific type.
What if you come back and return the bags of cereal? Like you get them first and then return them. And just be like, there's puke in the cereal. I don't know what happened. I opened these and got home. And I'll have like Kellogg's on my beard. Oh,
That's like it's
shoot.
gonna have puke stain down your face.
Just all the way down.
Right before you walk in, you have to like spray your beard with milk.
Right.
So it looks like it's
it
just happened.
I'm probably not gonna just happen it. I'm gonna probably leave it in there for like 2 days. Just so they like they really get a good smell of like the puke of the milk in my this is where do we go? No. Oh shoot.
Oh my God.
Shoot. Wow, we've definitely gone on a little tangent on cereal puking.
That was actually amazing.
That was pretty fun.
That was fantastic.
Wow.
Man, I wish Brian was here. He's so fucking funny.
Or no, I wish he was here too. It's been a
so
hot minute
funny.
since I've seen him, and then, like I won't lie, I had like a huge like bromance. He probably wasn't part of it, but I was so in it. I was so in that bromance. And then y'all moved, and I'm like, fuck.
I know. I can't wait for him to get out. I cannot wait for him to get out so we can come home. Like, I cannot wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. That's
Like, he
nuts.
wants winter, and I kind of want to be like, fine, we can live somewhere with winter. I'll just be miserable. It's
I love winter
fine.
too, though. Like winter's just so
But I
chill.
also just want to come home.
Here,
Yeah.
true,
I
true.
know everybody here. I'm busy
Right,
here. Everybody
right,
knows me.
right.
With the goals that we have for what we want to do, like Florida is really well suited to it. Um,
I'm worried about
and
that. I'm worried about like I have at least 4 or 5 more years here in Ocala, and if we're still growing like we're growing now, in like 4 or 5 years, am I gonna want to move? Am I gonna like take the show somewhere
it's a
else and
big
just it's
decision.
such a big job and
It is. It's such a big decision, and it honestly has been like so incredibly hard starting over
right.
with how like I've been here like off and on for 10 years. It took me 10 years to build the market that I did, to hit six figures, to like do something that nobody else was doing here,
Yeah.
and then having to move it has been so fucking hard. Um
Stressful.
yeah, like I'd rather I'm ready to come back.
Right.
And yeah,
Right.
a little bit of extra ego, you know what I mean? Like when everybody knows you,
Right. And
that
it's
sort
like
of
a thing
thing,
and yeah. No,
you
I
know.
feel the same way. Like in like I've been doing this for 3 years, so it's gonna be like 9, 10 years into doing this, and people like already at Publix know my name. Like
Yeah,
do I wanna
it's
start over? Yeah,
hard. It's
yeah.
so hard. Because then it's also just having that very, very loyal, like
Mm-hmm.
I had people recommending me who never even met me, who I've never
Right.
spoken to. And like Brian calls my girls my little mafia down here because
Yeah, because they push
if
everything.
I don't know you, I know somebody who knows you. And what do you need?
Right. Oh.
What do you need? Who do you need to know?
What do you
You know
want?
what I mean? Like when Brian wrecked his bike last year before the wedding,
Mm-hmm.
um, one of my girls works for the state.
Yeah.
And this is like my biggest flex in my adult life. I'm so proud. Like I am so proud of myself still for like the way I pulled this off. And Brian at first he was like, "That's not a flex," and I was like, "It is. It is."
What's the flex? What's the flex?
Um, so one of my girls is one of the civil engineers for the state of Florida.
Okay.
She incidentally, by way of the universe, just happened to actually be overseeing all that construction they were doing out in the neighborhood. Like you saw all those houses
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
So when he wrecked his bike, it was because of the potholes. Like he caught
Oh,
sand
dang.
and hit the
Yeah. And there was
pothole.
so much sand
And
over
oh
there.
yeah, it's so bad.
So
Like the
bad.
roads are terrible. Um, so I call the county first. I go out to the site. I took pictures, videos, like I took pictures of the bike. Like his
Yeah.
bike's totaled.
Right.
Like, and he just fucking bought it. Like he hasn't been
Mm-hmm.
able to ride it in a year. And we're
Dang.
still paying on this thing. It's gonna be like $1,000 minimum to fix it.
Damn.
So I send Megan the pictures, and I'm like, my husband just almost fucking died. Like, what can we do?
Right.
And I call the county, and I'm like hollering at this poor girl down there, and I'm like, I am not yelling at you. I am just very upset right now.
Right.
My husband just almost died. Who do I need to talk to?
Right.
And she, bless her heart, was like so patient with me. We went through everything. I picked him up. We went to the store because he got so lucky. He just had
Yeah.
road rash, like right here and on his knees.
Yeah.
That was it. He was sore because he went head over
Oh.
and got thrown off the bike.
He like caught himself and then like
yeah, that's what I imagine happened. So we go to Walmart and we gotta go get first aid stuff because of course we're not prepared. And
of course not.
why would we have practical things? And like we did a couple other things. We were gone about 3 hours. Right?
Yeah.
I haven't heard back from Megan. The county's already called me back. The county called me back within an hour.
Yeah.
First of all, how does that happen?
Right.
How does that happen?
Yeah. How does that ever happen?
As we are coming home, there is a road crew out filling potholes on our fucking street.
Whoa.
Like dead ass. Dead ass. So the next day, they are out there fixing potholes again.
Wow.
And I shoot Megan a message. I'm like, hey, did you do this?
Yeah.
She's like, I might have threatened some jobs. I was like, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Like,
it's wild. No, that's a huge flex. Like, honestly, like,
I know.
being able to get the.
I know I've met so many people and I've had so many girls come through. But I have girls who are police officers. I have nurses. I have people who can get you things, you know. Things. People from one end to the other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's wild. Like I even can. God, I'm out myself a little. I can even look at your Facebook friends, and based on who your Facebook friends are, know whether or not you participate in a certain adult lifestyle out here.
Oh wow!
Like,
wow! Oh well.
I can look. There was a girl, I don't remember who she was. I don't remember what she looked like, but she had sent me a friend request. I think it was probably just to try and book work with me. And I always look at everybody's profile before I add them,
Right.
and I'm flipping through her pictures, and I was like, I know you, I know you, I know you, I know you, I know you. And based on what you're wearing,
right,
I know exactly what you're doing this evening.
It's funny. That's very funny.
It's wild. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like part of it is that ego of like, I know people, but it also makes it like really fantastic because then I can use that to help other people.
Right.
You know, like set people up together, help build my girls' businesses. Like, you know, like Sanaya is my main makeup artist. I want to send as many. I send all my clients to Sanaya. You know what I mean? I send anybody who wants a massage to Danielle. You know, so I can also help because I know everybody and because now I have this position. Oh, weird realization. This is really awkward to say, but like this position of almost like of kind of power that like I can make these people meet when they may not have met previously.
Right.
You know,
you have that
so I'm
pathway.
I have the privilege of having enough influence that it's just this is who she goes to, so this is who I'm going to go to, kind of thing. You know, which is just so fucking cool.
It is fucking cool, bro.
Like up there, nobody fucking knows me.
Yeah, like, see, that's why I don't.
It's only great when I go to Publix, so nobody bothers me.
Right. Actually, everyone says what's up to me because I'm all about that life.
It'll be weird the way people recognize me sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when my girlfriend Danny lived here, she was like my exclusive makeup artist, and like she was my best friend. And we'd be hanging out. We were always together, and like we would be at the grocery store talking about work.
Yeah.
Not anything in specific, but I guess just enough contextually. I would have people be like, "Are you the girl that you're the one with the?" Like even when I came back, so this was a few years later. Even when I came back, I was waitressing over at this place over at 244. So like on top of the world.
Yeah. It's funny to say on top of the world here in Ocala.
This girl got hired. She was new. She was a little younger, and it was real slow one afternoon. And me and Tina, the boss, we're talking business shit, you know, because we both own businesses. We're just talking business shit. And the girl, like, and she's sitting there watching, and she's literally like this, and she like looks at me, and she's like listening, and she goes, "Oh, that's you."
That awe in their eyes.
And I was like, I was so wildly uncomfortable.
Right.
I was like, yeah, me? Like,
yeah.
I'm always weird when people recognize me in public. Like, I had a girl one time yell through TJ Maxx.
Oh no.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my god, you're the girl," and I was like,
"Oh no."
Yeah,
I'm the one.
It's me. Which is so funny because once you're in front of me, like I'm running over you in the studio, I'm bossing you around, I'm telling you what to do. Like,
right. But in real life, you're like,
I'm so awkward. I'm so awkward.
Because that's like your comfort zone in there. You,
like,
you go in there and you're like, you know what to do.
Now it's time for me to be an asshole.
Right.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's so fucking awesome. I love that. I love that for you.
Like, nobody knows me up there to the point that I actually had a client fire me.
Really?
Yes. I had a client fire me. She played herself.
You played yourself.
Play yourself. I make a lot of jokes about being kicked out of the wives groups, the Army wives groups, because of who I am as a person.
Right.
You know? And I don't sugarcoat things when Daniel's sending me right now about something.
That's also someone that you've opened your door to me for. Also, so yeah, you definitely always do
Daniel,
that.
I do try.
You do definitely try.
Damn it, you side railed me now.
Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh crap, me either.
Why do we do this to ourselves? Just cut it. It's fine. Wild ass conversations.
I would love to see what that is.
Oh my god.
Like. I don't think I've actually ever sat through a session with you to actually have been able to see that side of Jen.
We talk a lot of shit about my husband's ex-wife.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good.
We talk a lot of shit about men.
Good.
Because
okay.
men.
Because fuck men.
Because men.
I agree. Men. Ugh.
It's just usually like dumb shit like that. Like just girl talk. Like, you know.
But that's a good way of making them feel comfortable and
or just when I get fucking out of hand and I'm like, God, girl, yes, that ass. Like
that ass. That would be so funny to watch.
Just hear me like, especially if I've smoked before I've shot and I nail a shot, I'm over there and I'm like,
especially if they don't have like image of the girl, but they do see you taking pictures and that's all you're saying. It's like, oh yes, that ass. Yeah,
I have this little like hump that I do sometimes when I'm like lost in the sauce and I really love what I've shot. I'm like,
yeah, because you know you got it.
Yeah, like a fucking chihuahua at a cocktail party,
right?
Just humping legs,
right? As many legs as possible.
I do like the weirdest shit. I swear to God, I've joked about like putting. I actually have a little piece that fits into my where my flash would go on top of my camera in my hot shoe that would hold my phone. So if I wanted to, I could like film like.
Oh, like while you're also.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But like I would forget, and I would just let my camera go.
And just let it keep going. Oh no, just swings around.
That would be me. You would just hear weird audio and just see the floor.
That's awesome.
But I've thought about that, like filming like what I look like doing all the weird shit that I do. Like I almost fall off the couch today. I almost fall off the bed today.
You need a GoPro. It's a GoPro and like a chest strap and just let it just follow you around all day long.
Just the shit. I'm telling you, the absolute weird shit. Today I was using a flogger.
What's a flogger?
And like a whip type thing.
Oh, okay.
And like, you know, my camera here, like rubbing a girl's ass today.
Oh, okay.
That actually would have been great behind the scenes, like GoPro content.
Yeah, for the chest piece.
Like, oh, I'm gonna move this around on your butt now.
Oh my goodness, I would have loved to see that. Lana.
Actually, I said to one girl today, it was my cousin too.
What? What?
I posed her and like the tag was hanging out on her bottoms, and I was like, I'm gonna get in your butt.
Oh no. So you could hide the tag?
And I started laughing. She's like, it's fine.
Oh no.
I was like, that sounded really, really bad.
Come here, girl.
How to get in your butt, ma'am? Like,
let me get in your butt.
Who in their adult life is thinking that that's something they're gonna say at work one day?
Right. No, that'd be a doctor, maybe.
Even then,
and then them be like, "That's okay." That's okay. Probably not a doctor.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there's just.
Come here, girl.
There's just things you just never expect. You know.
Mana, let me have it. Let me have it.
Oh, mamas.
Thank you, baby.
She's like, Dad.
I know. I just want to play. I know. And it's raining.
We love you. You'll get it back in a little bit, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're just going to hang out for a bit. She's like, fine. I'm going to hang out with y'all. Butthole. Always a dog's butthole in the face.
Always.
Why? It's cats too. Like why do they just always
We don't need your board hole. We don't need to see your fancy board hole.
And like cats are like the worst about it. They're like, let me walk in front of you and show you. And show you
See
what
how
this
clean
looks
it
like.
is.
I lick it every day.
Every moment.
3-4 times a day. Oh,
she
girl.
said, fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, she sure did.
She does what she wants.
She sure does.
Should have put a GoPro on your dog.
I want to so
Do
bad.
it.
I want to put a GoPro on
Do
her
it.
and just let her.
Those are really popular on TikTok also.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like I should get on TikTok or
I know,
something.
it's like you should get on TikTok or something.
I think I might have to. At this point,
You should.
At this point, might as well have this discussion since you want
to
like throw it at me anyways.
I've literally given you like just enough clips that are controversial enough taken out of context.
Right. Just a little good enough parts. Like, let me get in your butt. And,
yeah. I gotta get in my cousin's butt.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Perfect. One right there.
You're welcome.
That's gonna be the tag of this one. Trying to get in my cousin's butt.
Yes.
Or successfully getting in my cousin's butt.
Who thinks they're going to work on Saturday morning and saying that?
Right.
Who is saying that? Nobody is saying that.
Only the proud and the honored.
Right? He's
Baby
like, are
girl.
you done for the day? No, not. I'm telling you, we've got to get him on one at one point, and we'll just talk about the most random shit. And
well, I have so much to talk to him about. It's been not 2 years, but well, actually, since I didn't meet him the same day. I mean, we weren't like friends yet at that point because we just were just meeting the first time. But still, like almost 2 years. I have so many questions that he's already we've talked about, and man, I need like 2 or 3 podcasts with him, and then like 5 with just us 3, and like a couple of breaks, and
we'll have to hold on to certain clips of those until he's out of the army.
We're gonna have to wait.
You can't post these until
we're gonna have to get on one of those get on an OnlyFans, and you can only watch these videos if you pay like $100.
Hey, because at least then if we're getting in trouble,
right, we got paid.
we're at least making money off of this to make it worth it. Right, it's fine. Right. Oh my god,
I feel like OnlyFans is the worst thing. It's like a Rumble. I didn't know how to say Rumble either because I don't know how that works. But whatever, one of those things that you what's that thing that they had where you can get donations on a website and sell stuff or do things.
GoFundMe?
Not like GoFundMe. It was something else. It was for creators and stuff. It was big for a couple months, and then I haven't heard anything from it again.
Yeah.
It's so many new things have come up.
Oh yeah, the Creator Fund.
I don't know. I did
that for a little while. I did that for a little while. It's funny how you can get paid.
Right.
When you put content on platforms. Multiple platforms that
I feel like I'm being scolded.
Would then generate multiple streams of income.
Right.
Yeah.
I just have a little idea that I've been scientifically working on for the past 4 months.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Keep costing yourself money. Go ahead.
Well, I will say I don't have the following just yet.
Because
I don't have a fucking social media. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. I'm saying I agree with you.
That's fine.
But I also have other science.
I'm just gonna keep bullying you.
Real friends bully friends.
Yep, they do.
Yeah, they do. And that's called love.
Mm-hmm.
Love quote. Love starts with listening. First to yourself and then your neighbors. Mr. Rogers. Sorry.
I used to watch him when I was a kid.
I never watched him.
I did.
I just heard about him and watched him every once in a while. I never watched him. I was a Barney kid.
Ew.
Fucking Barney.
My sister was a Barney kid.
Yo, I was still young, 11, and closing the blinds and turning off the lights and putting Barney on because I didn't want anyone to catch me.
You should be ashamed for that.
I was ashamed.
You should have been.
I was a very ashamed kid. I would dance around too.
Good. You deserved to be.
I still dance. Nothing will stop me from dancing.
You should 1000%.
It's okay. It's okay. I found out that Barney had like alcohol in his tail and shit, and I was like, oh, that's horrible. And then I was like a kid, I was like not into Barney anymore. And now as an adult, I'm like, man,
I would have been drunk too.
Yeah, that dude knew what to do.
That's what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah, you know what? If I'm Barney,
alcoholic.
There's alcohol in his tail.
Yeah.
That's why I love you.
I hope he's in recovery.
Oh, Barney or the actor?
Both.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Equal opportunity. Oh my God.
I think we're all equal here. You know, we're very inclusive, Barney included. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
I don't know why you're sorry.
You were victimized.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was. That's a whole nother story.
I remember my sister was little. That's when that came out. She had to have been like 3, and I remember she fed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to the VCR.
Oh no!
Because that's how you watched Barney.
Okay.
It was on the VCR.
Oh, back then?
Yeah.
I used to catch it on TV.
We would watch it on TV, but you had the tapes.
Yeah.
But when Barney was not on.
I don't think we could afford the tapes.
We had a couple of them, and it was horrible.
I think we had like, shoot. Obviously, we had probably Titanic. And we probably had, what's the Revelation books movies? With James Cameron?
I don't know.
The Left Behind series. Yeah, that's what we had.
Oh, we had My Fair Lady.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would watch it often, and I would fall asleep watching the first half because it was on 2 tapes.
Yeah.
It was on 2 tapes.
Same with the Titanic. The Titanic was also on 2 tapes.
2 tapes.
What you want, girl?
So you definitely had your mid-movie intermission.
Mm-hmm. And then you have
to get your snacks.
And then you have to rewind the second movie because you forgot to do it the first time.
Because by the time you got done watching the second movie, you were exhausted.
Forget this. We'll do it in the morning.
Yes. And you never do.
Yep.
And then mom loses her shit.
Right. Because now she's got to wait 30 minutes.
You have to fucking rewind it.
Did you ever have one of those rewinding machines that you just put the tapes in, close it, and it's just
in the heart, like you slammed it?
Yeah. You have to make sure.
But if you after a while, like that was the only way, and then it wouldn't work, and then your mom's yelling at you, "Stop fucking slamming it!"
We gotta hold it closed. So hold it closed for like the next 10 seconds to make sure you're all the way there. Yep, man, I love technology. We had some good stuff back then. We had the good stuff.
Oh my God!
You know,
when your cassette tape player got rewind.
You mean you didn't use a pencil?
Listen, I have used the pencil.
I feel like that's the only way I ever did it.
No, I definitely also used the radio.
Yeah, no, I think I just had like a boom box that had like you probably know exactly the one I'm talking about. The one that has like the cassette tapes in the front, and then you open the top, and then you can put like the 5 CDs on the top.
Oh my God!
And they're like slide.
Yes.
And you have the 2 little side speakers.
I had one of those. Oh my God.
I love that thing so much. I remember like just like opening up. God, this is so embarrassing. Opening up the windows and like putting the speakers outside of the windows, and they like don't even like blare in your house.
Your speakers detached. Like you had a great set.
No, I just had long cable.
Yes, so like if you could take them off the main body, you were doing it.
This is me now.
Right.
I don't even listen to my music. I force you to. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Man.
You'd always have your window open.
Yeah.
So that way, no matter what.
Then your mom yells at you, "Why is the window when you're letting the AC out?"
We lived in base housing outside of Chicago.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything like that. Sound ordinance.
This because people will complain about shit, and even then my mom didn't want to fucking hear it.
Why are you listening to Trick Daddy?
No, it was like Korn, System of a Down. FiENDz. I've seen FiENDz like 3 times.
Yeah, I think I might have seen FiENDz at least once.
There are pictures of me when I was pregnant with my second daughter at the show.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Makes sense.
They came like every time they came, my mom bought like the backstage, pass. Like, and this was back when they were like doing $15 CD meet and greets.
I miss
okay,
that so much.
like $15, you bought the CD, you got to meet them.
Yep.
You just it was
You
like a
just
cattle
get
line.
their autograph.
Yeah,
You get to
and
say
a hello,
hi,
and
and
you
you
keep
on
going.
going. Yep.
So they came. That time was like 2 years prior to this happening. So then they came again. Like 2 years, year and a half, 2 years later. And my mom bought the backstage meet and greet.
Cool.
We got to go back there again. Awesome. I'm pregnant, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm like
of course.
6-7 months pregnant.
Okay.
So then they come back a month later. I don't know who their tour guide was.
Yeah.
Like, why did you back to back them?
Right.
That's
Right. Maybe it's because they sold out.
So, well, the venue they were playing with is a little venue up there. It's not big by any means. It's got just open floor, and that's it. And then there's a balcony around the top.
I love that. Like the House of Blues.
These have to be probably like you got to really know somebody areas, or you've paid a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And then up here was the handicap bar, the handicap area, and then there was a bar and a little bit of space. So I'm big fat fucking pregnant, right? So I waddle my ass up there.
Right.
My mom's with me. Some of my friends are there. My friends are literally right below me.
That's awesome.
At the barricade. Yeah. They're doing the show. And so I'm literally like overlooking the stage. And LeJean and I make eye contact. And he's like, "Where's your mother?" All my friends are like looking at me. Just everybody's looking. And I'm like, "She's outside."
Oh no.
So my mom bought the meet and greet to go backstage again, and there are pictures of us backstage with LeJean's head on my belly, and sitting on the couch with me and my mom.
That is so cool.
They were like, "You shouldn't have been here. You should have been at home.
7 months. I mean, you're good. You're like,
you shouldn't blah blah blah." And I was like, "Don't come back again then before I have the baby."
Right.
Like being all cocky about it. And I don't know when they went back. Like, I'm sure it didn't have anything to do with me.
Right.
But that was just so hysterical to me.
Come on, girl. What do you need? What do you need, babe?
So, it's so good. HBO is actually coming out with a spinoff of Just Jon Snow.
Yeah, I saw that. I think they're also doing a spinoff for Batman for Penguin.
I'm not.
You and I are both like complete opposite on that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm not a Batman.
Do you watch Hulu obviously because you showed me Hulu? Have you watched What We Do in the Shadows? With the vampires?
I have to put that on my next.
So good. It's so good. I didn't like it for a little bit, but like once I realized it's like an Office versions of vampires. And like today's vampires.
I haven't even watched The Office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't even watched it. I've seen like clips from it.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it. I might see if he wants to watch that. I don't know I don't think we have anything planned for after Peaky Blinders.
Right.
So we were gonna redo The Witcher.
I haven't finished that either.
But
it's just so much again.
He said he saw like the first episode and he was like, it's not worth watching.
Rewatching or just watching?
Watching in general.
Oh yeah. The Witcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, and it's also like something that you really have to pay attention to the story because it really changes and it does a bunch of different other stuff to it. And it's another thing like that that's just a lot. I like things that are just, you have the beginning, you have the end, you already know, you're there, you got it. I started watching that new Beavis and Butthead. It was so funny.
Oh my God, I haven't watched that in forever.
The new stuff is really, really good.
I used to collect like Beavis and Butthead stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I had a roll of toilet paper that had like Beavis and Butthead drawn all over.
TP for my bunghole.
Yes.
Or my bunghole.
I'm sure I had other stuff like because my aunt would spoil the fuck out of me.
Really?
And would get me shit like that.
We had a 4th of July show here, and I got Beavis and Butthead T-shirt, and they're wearing American flag shirts, and I cut the sleeves out. And I was like, that's my American flag shirt. And now it's also my workout shirt. It makes me feel ready for what's it? Yeah. What's a good way to work out?
I'm gonna have to show that to I'm gonna have to show this to Brian. I don't know if he's ever watched Beavis and Butthead.
Really?
Yeah.
The old stuff, the art in the old stuff is really hard to get past. So
it's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
But Mike Judd changed history with it, so applaud you either way. And then the new stuff though, the new stuff with the art and how it is, they make fun of like Post Malone and like there's this one episode where it's like a country song and it's so funny. They start like breaking it down as grooming, and it's so funny. It's so good. There's some cheap episodes, but I think they just need filler stuff. But overall, it's still pretty well check out now.
I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm definitely gonna have to put him on.
Just wait for him to go to the bathroom and then put it on like just the beginning part of a video. So you'll be like, "What are you watching?" And then just be like,
and I'll just get sucked in.
Yeah, just like yeah, pretty much.
What is this?
Like oh.
Yeah, he's got me on this one show. Oh man, I wish I remembered what it was called. But like every episode is different. Every episode is a whole and complete story. And they're all really fucking weird.
Yeah. Is it like a Black Mirror?
No, like one of the episodes, yogurt takes over the world.
Whoa. Oh, Death, Love and Robots?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
At first I was like, what the fuck? But then he'll put it on and I'm like, can we watch this one? Like, right. I like this one.
I like accidentally left, like the very first episode was so good and it was like my kids could watch it.
Yeah.
And then like the next episode it was like not bad. My kids could watch it. And then the third episode, there's like a part where the girl kills herself in some time loop paradox thing, and her tits are all out, and there's like necro stuff going on. And I was like, okay, we gotta change this.
Yeah,
but of course, I watched it later. Oh yeah, definitely well worth watching. It's all really messed
0 to 100.
Yeah, very quick.
Immediately.
Very quick.
That one's wild.
Yeah, that was fun though.
We only put it on every so often.
Right. Like, you can't. It's not one of those things that you could
like
watch.
We got a couple drinks in us, or
watch like 3 episodes, and that's probably like the limit. I couldn't do more than that.
And then we're like kind of like debating like which one, like which one do we actually want to watch? Right. Yeah. Small tastes.
Yeah. I also just finished The Neighbors, which is a super old show, and it's about aliens coming and buying an entire neighborhood, and then one of the aliens decide to go back to space, and so then there's like one house left in this neighborhood and actual humans come and live there.
Yeah.
And it's like the first time they ever get to like experience humans on a regular, and it's the most funniest thing. I wish they would remake it to today, because it's something definitely that you could definitely enjoy, because it's exactly like if aliens
like I kind of feel like I remember that, but it could just be that like
it's kind of one of those things that it's something that probably you've seen.
It's just way back in there,
Jack and Joanie Kersey.
It got pushed behind the bookshelf somehow, you know, so it doesn't stay in the catalog. You just once in a while remember that the book fell back there.
Yeah, somewhere around there, somewhere. If you just dig, it's like charging your phone behind a bed. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Fuck, how do I? God damn it!
Am I even doing it right? Oh man.
Oh god, I couldn't know.
All right, girl, tell me another story.
I'll tell you the story.
The story.
It's
the turtle time.
Turtle. There was no live turtles harmed in the making of this.
Oh god. Okay.
I just want to make that clear.
Okay.
I mean, frame it however you want to on that sound clip, but it's fine.
Right.
So before he decided that he was going to go back into the military, before Russia decided to play fuck around and find out.
Shoot, yeah, I need to talk to him.
They didn't do anything while they were there, but Daniel and I had been talking about it, that like Sanaya was going to come, like we needed to find a functional space for the three of us, so that because Daniel was going full time, um, and previously like we had a really good split on how we used the studio because he had a 9 to 5.
Right.
So we were looking around, just trying to find a space that would accommodate all of us, that would be flexible enough that like we could all be there working simultaneously,
if need
and
be.
everybody could maintain privacy. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
So, and that wasn't stupid expensive. That wasn't like, we wanted to be closer to downtown. Um, like we were just this close to being everything under one roof. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we just couldn't find anything. And eventually we said fuck it and kept the spot that we're in now, and I rented the space right across the parking lot. Okay. So said screw it, going out on my own. I'm at this point I'm doubling my overhead.
Right. You can do it now.
And we're dumping so much money into this, like painting it, getting the curtains and everything installed because I needed a ton of them and they had to be really long to cover, because the whole front was plate glass.
Right. And you got to cover all those windows.
Yeah. And just trying to get everything in there. And like I made him paint like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
You just didn't like it the first time?
Yeah.
Or the second time?
I had this whole idea that I was gonna make it kind of like a boho-y studio on that side, and that Daniel, because he was keeping his studio, so mine was going to be more of the light and airy, and his was going to be like the dark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how I shoot right now.
Right.
So that way, it was a really good business strategy because I could increase my rates, and because my overhead's gone up. But now I also have this luxury item of 2 studios. So what studio would you like to use when you book?
Right.
Oh, you would like to use both. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So it was a really, really good move. And we're in the same parking lot. We could literally run,
just go right across,
right back and forth.
Right.
Which we've done. So this is like right before Valentine's Day last year. I've just signed my lease, like I say. We're dumping all this money into it. And I have this lady reach out to me to book, and it's super last minute. And I'm like, fuck it. Like I really didn't have time.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, fuck it, I need the money.
Right.
Because we're dumping money into the studio.
Right.
And so for whatever reason, Brian had the day off because it was a Thursday. And we weren't even supposed to be up there that day. We were coming up to work on Saturday because we live like 45 minutes out of town. We drive a diesel.
Right.
It's $5 a gallon.
Right.
Like
forget that nonsense.
That's nothing, you know. That's a big deal to come out of town for that.
Yeah.
So, or out into town. So we get out here, we go to Wolfie's, get breakfast. We get back across the street to the studio. I am there by 9:30. Okay.
Okay.
Our appointment is at 10.
Okay.
I'm just getting some stuff done, and you've been to the studio. You know, you can see into the parking lot. So I don't see anybody pull up. I start checking my messages, like, you know, seeing if she's lost or running late or, you know, whatever. And I don't have anything. A car pulls up about 10 till. 5 or 10 till. And they just sit there, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if you're here for me. I don't know if you're here for the bridal shop. I don't know if you're an adult. If you're here for me, get out of your fucking car and come in.
Come in.
So about 15 after, I get a message. Are you here or at least on your way?
Okay.
And I'm like, I've been here since 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know.
Did
you
come
also
inside?
didn't get out of your fucking car.
Did you check the door? Like, did you come
inside?
You
also did not get out of your car.
Or text or, you know, message a while ago. You could have just said, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, come in.
Like, please. So she walks in with a violin, a dozen roses,
okay,
a turtle painting,
Okay, continue. I'll come back to that.
Like a paint and sip turtle painting.
Oh my god! So not even like a fancy one. Like she did this.
Yes.
She did this.
Yes.
Was it good?
I mean, it looked good.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
And a bedazzled Burger King crown.
What? Wait. 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 They don't come bedazzled. So she did it her. Oh my god. Are we about to do this? With her name on it?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I mean, the turtle actually wasn't that bad.
Right? No, like it was.
The turtle
good.
picture's not that bad.
I couldn't do it that good.
I mean,
Maybe if it was like outlined and numbered, like so I'm not hating
number
on
paint.
I'm not hating on any of that. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
How did this work
This is my
out?
life.
How did this work out?
I was like, we are not going to use any of that. And like, so I'm trying to catch her at the door. I'm like, we're not going to use any of that. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, well, if you've seen my work, you would see that I don't use things like that.
Right.
I don't. I'm very, very weird about things being contextually correct.
Right.
Like, I've had girls who want to bring guns. I don't care. I've shot it. I've done it. But when are you realistically going to be laying in bed with your old man's gun? Because I feel like...
Well, I mean...
I feel like if you stumble into the bedroom and I'm like laying there with a gun, you're going to like wonder what the fuck you did.
Or how serious this is about to be. I'm just saying. There's, I definitely see the other side. But picture-wise, like this just...
So I don't do stuff like that. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to do it. It's not who I am. It shows in my work. So there's no way that you did not know.
Right.
There's no way that you did not know.
With the turtle picture, what did you want it like on the wall?
I don't know what the plan was.
Right, like is that what she's gonna be covering herself
like
with?
All I could think was like some sort of Phantom of the Opera, like use the fireplace that we have in there, their faux fireplace, and like put the painting up there with a vase of roses while she's like playing the violin with her crown on.
Well, you got me all the way till the crown. I was like, okay, I don't really like the picture, but if she wants it there, sure. And the naked violin, that's hot. And
did you ever see that movie, The Red Violin, with Samuel L. Jackson?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Watch it.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, skirt back. Skirt.
Yeah, I don't know what her thought process was. Like at all.
What about the crown? Like nothing. You didn't. No. You guys still took pictures.
No, not with those things.
Well, no, I know that, but I mean.
Yeah. So, well, I was like, maybe we could like get your violin in. Like, I'll figure it out. Like, whatever. I've shot items sometimes that I don't post online because I don't want people to know, and I'm like, do not tell anybody. I did that for you.
Right.
You know. Nothing serious, but like golf clubs or the rare occasional times that like a gun will come in, or something I just don't normally
you don't normally do that, but that's what they want.
So, but still, so I was like, if you've seen my work, and she's like, I didn't. I just booked the appointment. Except that was not true. Because I know who added her to the group. I can look and see, I can search your name in the group and I can see how long you've been in there, every post you've interacted with or made, commented, any of that. Like anything you've done in there, I can see.
Yeah.
You've been in there for a hot minute, my dude. Like,
yeah. You cannot not help me.
No. So whatever, we end up doing the shoot, and I thought it was great. She even hung out and talked to me for like an extra like 20 minutes, 30 minutes after we got done shooting. I shot her, even though she was late, I still shot her about the same time I shoot everybody.
Yeah.
And it's not an intentional thing. I just internally know when I have what I need.
Right.
And
like you feel like you're
yeah,
now you're just
it
like
literally
getting
just
overjoyed.
averages like, and maybe it's just a routine that I'm used to, like it's subconscious now,
right,
that it's about an hour I shoot.
right,
I've shot a full session in 15 minutes.
right.
One outfit, 15 minutes. So I know that I definitely did not rush her. So it's like Valentine's Day coming up. I like to edit in order, and I was just at the point where like I can't edit in order anymore. I have to get like, we're at our deadline. It doesn't matter who came in first anymore. Just pop a memory card in and like let's keep moving. Like we're powering through the night now. I happened to grab hers first when I got home. Edit them same day. I charge a fee for that.
Right.
Because I've got other shit ahead of you. It is just how it is.
Agreed.
So I check, her invoice isn't paid, and I'm like, no big deal. It's a last minute booking. Shit happens. Like, whatever. Send her a message, and I was like, hey girl, I got your stuff ready for you. I'll send your invoice over for you again. You know, let me know when you get it taken care of. I'll send it over.
Right.
And she's like, okay, give me a minute. And like 27 minutes later.
Okay.
27 minutes later.
Okay.
Sends me back this big long message about how rude I was, how unwelcoming I was, that I rushed her, that it was too hot in the studio.
Okay.
It was 30 fucking degrees out that morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you want me to do?
Right. Right.
And that as she was the paying client, she should have got what she wanted. And to me, what you wanted is what you hired me specifically for.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want what I specifically want, if you don't want my chocolate cake.
Right. Why are you trying to buy my chocolate cake?
Why are you buying my chocolate cake? Go get the vanilla cake that you want, or the strawberry cake that you actually want.
Or the ice cream cake. You don't want this chocolate cake.
Why did you book me? Because I'm going to tell you what I am and am not going to shoot, what I am and am not going to do. This is how we're going to do it. Like,
this is part of the job.
It was wild. I went to our mutual friend and I was like, bro, what's up with your girl? And she was like, don't argue with her. Like, she's just trying to get them from you for free, blah, blah, blah. The craziest thing of all of this is like, she decides she hates them and she's never seen them.
What?
Had never seen them, and never saw them. They no longer exist. Because after my friend was like, she's really just trying to get that out of you for free, I was like, nah, we're not doing that. And I was like, that's fine. Don't pay the invoice. I'm just going to delete them.
Yep.
And she blocked me.
Oh, wow. That's mature.
Yeah. So she blocked me, and it took me like a week to like get up the nerve to like to delete them. Yeah. I've never done that. Like,
right. I feel the same way.
Like I can't.
It's why I need a new phone. It's why I don't need a new phone. I just need more space. It's because I feel the same way. It's like, I got this stuff for a reason. I got this stuff for a reason. And you don't know when a 30-second clip might be important. Right, Teach?
Right? You never know. It could be the best 30 seconds of your life.
It could be. It could be. It could be. And we just deleted them. Them.
Yeah. It's like a bad one-night stand.
You just delete. Just delete.
That didn't happen. It doesn't count.
No.
It doesn't count.
Didn't even have that many drinks last night.
Nah. I came home, went to sleep. Right. I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
Right. I'll clean up later.
Yeah, I'll wash my face tomorrow.
Right. We'll be fine. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what her like thought process was. I literally do not know. It just blows my mind.
People always do, don't it? You can be doing such amazing things, and someone's always gonna be a hater.
Like, that's just wild. Like, I look at that picture and I'm like,
well, that's the only art that you have left from that.
That's really what we did. That's really what.
That's just a memory.
That's what happened.
It's either a lesson or a blessing, and this was definitely a lesson. Oh
It
man.
was it was definitely something. I was like, wow, all right, that happened. Okay. I was
Yeah.
more mad that we wasted our time going to town that day.
Right.
Like, I could have been
Just
at home.
doing nothing. The fun
Like, I could
stuff.
have been doing anything else
Right.
but this.
Watch Netflix.
And you
Eat
wasted my
tacos.
time.
It's
And
so
my
good.
time is as valuable to me as I make it. So that was
Yeah.
not.
You know, I've learned that now, like so hardcore that my time is very expensive because when I go do something and like money wise or not, if I'm gonna go do it, I use like my 100% of my creativity while I do
Yeah.
it. So if you want any of that at this point, you're paying for it. Like
Yeah.
I cannot like I used to do the hookup deal and everything, and like even if I do end up getting that that thing we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier in the podcast with all the ones,
Yeah.
even if I do that, it's still going to be a hookup deal because it's for the community and the vendors, but it's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
It's not going to be cheap. It's not even and like when they're like, oh, is that the best you can do? Like you want what I want. You're not gonna like that. This is like
Yeah.
literally the best I'm gonna do because it's still gonna be paying for my time, and it's gonna also pay me for like because it does make me feel good that I'm helping my community.
Yeah.
It's like a win-win situation for me, and that's the best offer. Other than that, like I'm looking like 1,200 for like a day, a day. So I'm lucky you're like getting a week out of me. That's just how I feel personally. Another lesson you taught me. Time is very important.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you have that you cannot get back, as cliche as that sounds.
Right.
And I want to smack myself for saying it.
But it's true though. It's true.
It is. It is. So that way, like when you do that thing that I told you to do,
Which was what?
and
What
I've taught you how to like take advantage of that time.
Right. I have to take a whole day though. I
2
gotta show you.
days.
I gotta show you my calendar.
2 days.
And you'll be like, okay.
No, 2 days.
2 days a week.
2 days a month.
Oh, I can do that.
2 days a month,
I
or
can do
2
that.
days every 2 weeks, because you can schedule 2 weeks of content.
I can do 1 day a week.
Okay.
I can do 1 day a week.
1 day a week. Go through your podcast and clip out, pieces, the funny bits, the controversial sounding bits, when taken out of context to
Right.
clickbait people in.
Right.
And then have everything set to that it can lead back to the YouTube with the full context, because now people want to
Right.
know
They want to know why you were in your cousin's butt.
exactly. So it'll all roll together.
Man, yeah, and I definitely got to do it. I'm definitely going to.
Yes.
Now that you are trying to teach me some,
Yes.
I will take it, and then I'll give you notes, and we can do the science stuff like we always normally
Like
do.
my husband hates to admit it, but I'm right most of the time.
Women are mostly right most of the time.
Exactly.
Most of the time.
98.867% of the time.
You know what? I'll take those numbers. It's not like a full 99. Like a 98.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's for when you guys have 2 of the brain cells.
Is that all we have?
You have like one that's shared. That's
right.
like the collective conscious of men.
Everyone else, whenever someone needs to use it, we're all like, I'll take
My husband's pretty good though. No, he really is. Like tomorrow's cleaning day. Today
Right.
he's like he had to go to work at he's been at work since like 1:00 this morning.
Yeah.
So he was there until like 4:00. 3:00 there, 4:00 here.
Right, our time.
So he's like, I'm not doing anything today. And I was like, okay.
So just crash.
Like I'm not there. I have no problem with that.
What am I gonna do? Get mad at you?
Tomorrow he's gonna like clean. He's gonna do the yard.
Right.
He's gonna go clean up from just the pool and the beer bottles.
Oh yeah, that's so fun.
Are still in the backyard from the shoot with the guys.
I honestly wish that you were like free for tomorrow. I would love for like a photo shoot with you and me and my team for the dinner. And
it was hysterical. It was so good. It was so much better. I still have a bunch more that I have to like go through.
Really? You had so many already, and all of them were like.
I've got probably like 20 minutes of like behind the scenes filming on my phone. It's nothing fancy. I literally just set my phone down.
Yeah, but no, just them getting in the positions and stuff. That's probably.
I used one of them on a TikTok. And the audio was like, this is how I earn a passive $5,000 a month in income. But the clip I chose, all you see is me and all 5 guys.
Everyone's like, okay.
Right? Like, and I even put the words like over it so you look at the preview.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. And then it's all of them being like,
and then the audio is like, I don't.
Yeah.
I literally fucking don't.
Right.
I do not earn $5,000 a month in passive income. I wish I fucking did.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. One day, sponsorships.
Right? But literally, like, hold on, you gotta see it. It's fucking hysterical. Like, it got really good views. Like, it got decent for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get crazy.
Right. We're not in the 30,000s.
Like, all the guys are
All.
there.
Don't know what that means.
Like, I don't.
It looks so cool. You have that giant pink flamingo.
Man. Yes.
I did my own little videography photo shoot for our team. We went to like over towards the springs, and on the left hand side there's like this big like empty abandoned building with like spray paint all on the inside and stuff. And we did like a whole bunch of stuff out there and stuff. It was so cool. It was so much fun. So much fun. I gotta show you those pictures. Those were great. Dude, I'm getting so hungry.
I know. I gotta call my husband.
Well, do you have any more stories?
Oh wow, someone sent me birthday monies. Hey, I love that.
Birthday monies.
Yes.
Is it all in ones?
No, he's not on Cash App.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ones and zeros. Ones and zeros.
I had a client tip me today really well. I had a couple girls Cash App me tips for the day. Like, this is my birthday.
It's like you're like the reverse strip club.
I guess so.
It's like they take their clothes off and then give you money.
It really kind of is, actually. What? It's really funny because when like guys, like when we make new friends, like find out what I do or they ask what I do, and I'm like, I'm your new best friend.
Like, oh,
I'm your new best friend. Send me your wife.
Your wife.
You're welcome.
Yes.
You're very welcome. You'll thank me later.
You will.
Just
especially, and you also take pictures with them with their wives at very beautiful locations. I saw the one that I think you posted today or something, where they're in the lake and and holding each other.
I scheduled a bunch of content.
I know you
before
did.
I left.
As soon as I said that, and you were like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, she scheduled
what did I post?"
That. Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
Well,
that's what happens when you
the suns and stuff and all that stuff.
Oh, out in the river.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. Let me look at my Instagram or my Facebook.
Yeah, it's your Facebook.
See all posts. That had to have been a couple of days ago.
Might have been. I posted it. I think I tagged on you yesterday or something. And I was like, I can't wait for our talk or something, blah, 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 blah.
I think it was Instagram.
I don't have Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you fucking weirdo.
No Instagram, no TikTok, but eventually
fucking
maybe.
Weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
Hey, I'm trying to be local, guys. So then you guys know.
That doesn't mean that you can't be local and have the additional socials.
But I'm trying to only be local right now.
But how can you help grow local if you don't tell more people about local?
Because all the local people know about the local.
Reach out beyond the local.
Well, if my neighbor doesn't know that you're here, then that's one person that you just got. That's how I see it.
You can do both at the same time.
I know. And I'm going to get there. I promise I'm going to get there. And I will use your lesson plan that you will be able to get next year when she does her own. Maybe we can work together and be like, hey, I did this. You can trust the number 8555-55555. Give us a call and we'll get your social media plan situated.
For just 3 easy payments of $19.99, you too can take our social media course.
Our digital social media course.
And that's when like the gold star thing like popped up.
Yeah.
The certificate.
Yeah.
At the end of your three
Yes.
lessons, you will have these certificates.
To know how to manage and promote your own social media and others.
It is
Whoa.
gold seal approved. And it was just like some bullshit ass gold
Digital.
stickers
Yeah.
you buy at like
Yeah.
Office Max.
No, well, it's going to be a digital certificate, so we don't even have to kill trees.
Could we use like
We do mail a gold sticker though.
Could we use is it the Reading Rainbow Stars?
Yes, but can we change it with the G.I. Joe, the more you know? Like mix them both together, like the
and
more
then
you
we really
know.
just don't actually teach anything. We just say a lot of really
we just circle our conversation over and over. First, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look into our Facebook. We're gonna make sure and like go step by step of everything you have to do. Oh my god!
You're gonna make sure that not only are you catering to the local micro, but into the bigger micro.
Now let's talk about the term micro.
Just string together a bunch of really important sounding words.
The terminal effects of what the angulations of the algorithms, it's very important for you to focus on the high head of the low bottom. What is this guy talking about right now?
But then there's gonna be people who are like, "Oh my god, that makes so much sense."
For $19.99, this is a steal.
For 3 easy payments.
Look, dude.
We're gonna give you $1 million
worth of information. Will it be acceptable or understandable? That's if you're smart enough to understand.
We have a money back guarantee, but we really actually fucking don't. Nobody ever answers in the customer service department.
We do, but they only speak like yeah, some crazy. They're like from a tribe in Papua New Guinea who like does clicks and sound and whistles and stuff, and that's who it is. All they know how to do is say the name of the company and hello.
That was like the 80s in a fucking nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, that's if I ever actually do an
e-course.
Oh, that's gonna be my cinegraphic style.
Just promise me
it's
that
like early 90s.
Yeah, can we have like still like the foamy like like coating on top? How it kind of looks like is it really all the way there or not? Like, do we need to like turn the dial by like a centimeter to get the actual picture?
I don't have to wear. Oh my god, we'll have to get the woman, if it's not me, if it's someone else, in like a fucking suit
with shoulder pads.
Yes, with
the biggest shoulder pads.
Red jacket, white shirt.
Right. Whoa. And then like pearls.
Yes.
Giant fake colored pearls.
And she's gonna sweet talk you into those 3 easy payments of $19.99.
She's gonna be like 78, 90, 80 years old. So then the older people can be like, yes, she does it, I can do it.
And then, oh my god. And then we'll have like people who are like testifying and like, I took this course and it changed my life.
I had 3,000 followers in 3 weeks.
I woke up to 1 million new followers.
My views are amazing. Over 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. Wow. Promise you 10,000 views in the first 10 days. Wow. We could do that.
That would be hysterical to film.
Yeah, I want to do it. I think we need to do like a spoof version and see how many people call the number, which is 855-555-5555. Oh, fuck.
In this course, you will undertake the understanding of the complexity in which it requires to profitably run and maintain your small business.
Small business?
That was like a 15-word sentence.
Yeah.
Like, and it says nothing.
Not at all.
Not a fucking
Not
thing.
at all. We're just
Whole
going to tell you
course.
how you can do it.
If
and then
you just in our next module,
for 99 cents, our next module will teach you how to help your small business.
oh my god.
Oh man.
Because like you break it down into chapters.
Yes.
Essentially
and then
without telling them.
per chapter.
Yes. Yes. So in our next video, we'll cover the one biggest mistake most people make.
The one biggest mistake. That, you know what? You know
at the end of that, you're like, don't make these 3 mistakes.
Yeah. These people make these 3 mistakes, which leads to the next 5 largest mistakes you could possibly do.
The people with this personality type are more likely to do this.
So if we're looking at months January through March, on the first day of January, please, for 99 more cents, you can get the rest of January.
If you were born under a full moon and 3 ravens rode across your...
3 ravens cawed and pooped out one time on your mother.
You won't want to make this mistake.
Jeez. Interesting fact about moons. I was born on a day with no moon. Like like when like it goes like full and then like then there's no reflection and it's just like you see the moon but it's not like light on it. That was the year. I know. It makes sense, right? All right. I know you need to call your husband. We've been talking for like 2 hours probably. You wanna call it?
In our next module.
In our next module, we will teach you
these 3 mistakes
that 5 people always make. These 5 people
will always make these 5 mistakes.
And they are always these types of 5 people.
For 3 equal payments of $19.99, you too can learn how to grow your social media by 10,000 followers in 1 hour.
In 1 hour?
In 1 hour.
Sign me up. Are you ready?
I'm ready. And you too can become national certified in our new program.
To be nationally certified.
In not a motherfucking thing.
Oh no. Someone's gonna really watch the entire thing and be like, what are they doing?
Just happened?
What are they doing?
I'm gonna send that to Brian like right now.
Do it.
He's gonna be. I just keep sending him like random like
underface. That's so good.
That's how you know when somebody loves you.
Right.
When they accept your
bullshit texts and
photos.
You got like a booger.
Yeah.
You got it. I'm about to get on camera.
I should do that sometime. I'm just
I do
send him a video and be like,
what's in my notes? Booger sugar.
No, I'm ADHD. I can't do that. It wouldn't do anything for me.
I know. It just makes me feel worse. It just makes me feel like I'm more hyper. I'm like, oh my god.
I've never done it.
I don't need this.
I've never done it. I have accidentally taken too much Adderall, so I would imagine.
No, it's not.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's like, well, I mean, I don't know how Adderall reacts to you, but when I'm on Adderall, I'm like super hyper focused. I'm just like,
I have a tendency to suck my lip.
Yeah, me too.
And my lips will
get all messed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's like the complete opposite. It's like the same thing, but you're super thirsty and running like crazy everywhere, and your brain's like on 20 things all at once.
It's amazing.
No.
Yes.
I won't complete anything all day.
It is fan-fucking-tastic.
I will start everything and wait till tomorrow to finish.
I will get everything done.
Oh, I mean about the booger sugar. Adderall, on the other hand, I will do like...
No, Adderall, I get everything done.
I will be like, done. We are going to do this and 10 other things and finish this before
they put me on FiENDz, and Brian FaceTimed me, and I was cleaning the kitchen, and I was wiping down the stove, and then I looked over at the refrigerator doors,
Oh,
and then I started wiping the
no.
handles,
And then
I started cleaning the ice maker, and then I started cleaning the doors, and then I sat down on the floor because the bottom of the refrigerator was dirty.
Right.
And he's like, "Are you okay?" And as I look over, and I was like, "Oh, the bottom of the dishwasher's dirty."
Oh, no. He fucked it up.
No, he's just like watching me as I'm like, I washed the fridge, I washed the counters, washed the fridge, washed the dishwasher. I then went over to the actual washing machine and was like cleaning up all the stray like liquid that gets everywhere,
like
getting in all the cracks, and I'm like scrubbing the whole thing
Adderall, man.
by hand.
Adderall's a hell of a drug.
Man, that FiEndz, that one was FiEndz. That was fucking magical.
Yeah, no, I've never tried FiEndz. I try to stay away from that kind of stuff. The last stuff I ever tried, like Adderall wise, it was like that extended release stuff.
Yeah.
And I would be like, I'm ready to go take it. And let's go run a mile again.
Yep.
And that shit was like horrible. I hated that.
No, they put me on FiEndz, and it was really great, except it started as we were like going up in dose and started making me like OCD.
Yeah.
And like hyper vigilant and like hyper focusing on things, and she was like, "You're doing too much.
Yeah, you lose yourself.
You need to stop."
Nope.
And I was mad because I was like, "But I'm getting everything done."
Right. How are you going to tell me not to come? How am I not going to succeed in life with this power?
God damn it.
How dare you?
I could take over the fucking world right now.
Right. And they're like, no, that's why we need to get you off of it.
Exactly. They know.
We need to get you off of it.
They know. Yep. They know that if I took the proper amount of FiEndz and mood stabilizers.
Yep. It was supposed to just keep you elevated enough just for you to be acceptable in society.
They knew I would be too powerful.
Yep. And that's why they
I'd take over the world.
Yep. I feel the same way when it comes to Adderall and stuff like that. Except for the fact that I normally like never really accomplish what I want to accomplish. I accomplish everything else, but I'll be like, oh, let's do this. That needs to get done too.
So there's like this weird thing that they talk about with people who have ADHD, where we will become avoidant of a task because once in our brain it's a demand, essentially, like we
don't want to
become blind to it. Like we don't want to do it. It becomes the thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that times the thing for me has been really bad things where it's like, why is this a problem for you right now?
Right. Like, why can't you just do it?
Why can't you just do it? Yeah. And then it's like dumb things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that was really stupid that I avoided that. That was dumb.
Right. This whole time, I could have just taken care of it already.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I have the biggest problem with that too.
Yeah. That's probably what that is. So even though you're on Adderall and you're getting everything done, you're still just
no, I have that problem now.
Avoiding.
I have that problem now.
I
don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, I get like that with my email sometimes, and I'm like,
oh really?
Oh, I can't do it, and then it'll take me like a week to get back to everybody, and I'm like, it's so shitty being like neuro spicy and trying to run a business because of like task avoidance and object permanence issues, and like once I see it, it's gone kind of thing. Like I have to have everybody email me because I can't remember fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like I got to talk to you last week, and I have no idea who you are. At least like
all the time. Or you know me, and we have like a whole discussion beforehand, and then you come back and talk to me about that same discussion. I
have to go back and read what we talked about.
No, I'm talking about in person too. Like people have like come back to me in person, like they're like, I was thinking about the thing that we were talking about last time, and I'm like,
what are you talking about?
I don't even remember who you are, much less.
I yell at Brian about that all the time because he'll say things that are like really ambiguous and like kind of like that, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What are we talking about right now? Like, where are we?
My brain dumped it already. Yeah. It's gone.
Yeah, we've done talking.
I'm thinking about do we have pickles? Like,
oh my goodness, stop talking about food.
Like, do we have pickles? And I need to move the laundry. And
and the dishes need to be emptied, and then there's dirty dishes that need to be put in, and then I need to put the laundry in the dryer so I can start the next load, and then I can vacuum while in between the
So and then imagine like you work from home and running a business doing that, and like it's so hard.
What do you mean?
Like,
totally understand that.
But then you just look like an asshole, and then I feel like I make excuses all the time, and it's not that I'm making excuses; it's that I genuinely just like Like I have a hard time shipping things to people. I have
Yeah.
something that I've got to deliver to a girl this weekend that I was supposed to ship a while ago, and I have this huge avoidance of the
Right.
post office
Right.
for
Because it's
literally no
yeah, it's
reason.
like 15 minutes of like wasted time of just like talking to someone for another
Literally
5
no
minutes. Yeah.
reason. It's like we have to
Right.
call and make phone calls.
Right. Right. I have the biggest
Like,
issue with like my tone. Like when I get into that like mode
Yeah.
where I'm just like go go go. Like I don't even mean to sound mean. I'm just focused.
Yeah.
I'm just like so
Brian will be like, "Why are you mad?" And I'm
Yeah,
like, "I'm
I'm not
fine."
mad. I'm not mad. I'm just clear.
And then now I'm mad because you said I was
Yeah,
mad.
yeah,
And now
yeah.
I'm mad
Yeah.
because those two things occurred and they're stupid.
Why are we?
Well, I'm mad at myself because I'm mad at you.
It's dumb. Why are we doing
Because you
this?
asked a perfectly reasonable question. Are
Right,
you okay?
Right, and you interrupted me from being focused.
You were fucking you breathed in my space. How fucking dare
Yeah,
you?
and I'm the worst at that. And I try not to be lately. I even like feel like I do it in text. I'm like in editing.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like reread my text and I'm like, God, I sound like a dick.
Like I sound like oh, because I've noticed that there's just like times I'll be doing stuff and I'm so bothered.
Fuck, why did you just text me right now
Like,
while I'm
I'm
hyper focused on
so
editing this video at 33 seconds milliseconds?
bothered that I have to respond sometimes, that I do it because I don't want him to think that I'm bothered because I
Right.
didn't respond. Like, it's not even
Okay, enough is enough.
not even his
It's not even. It's just fair game, and it's like, yeah, that's me. That's me in a nutshell all the fucking time.
like nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about being unmedicated and fucking
Still
neurotic.
trying to run your shit straight. Like I have to live on
It's
your
so
levels
weird.
and your rules, but in my mind space, like that's not.
I need
the
you
same.
to understand that this is how my brain functions, and I will not deviate. So you either get with the fucking program or go somewhere else.
Oh, we can try. We can try, but you will catch me off guard, and I will still be the same person. We could just have this discussion. I can just think we can be all good, and I can be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, you caught me off guard." I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. What? Oh, I am so sorry.
Listen,
Again, we
I just
had this. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm mad for being mad. If you understand this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I get it. 100%. That's me all the time.
Don't talk to me.
He'll be like, I wasn't sure.
I'm not mad at you. Don't talk to me.
And then like, I don't want you to talk to me, but sit in my office.
I
just be the same. Don't fucking talk to me.
Right. Just
be in my peripheral somewhere.
Put a movie on.
In the like, let me be able to feel that you're in the room.
I feel so bad when I have to leave, like, because I would love to edit next to her.
Yeah.
But I hate putting it like headphones on because it's like the same noise over. Like today, I listened to Panic at the Disco, a cover of Panic at the Disco. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, about 600 times today. So, and it's a cover version. It's not even like the real like. And I love the artist, so it's not like bad. But I know if I'm upstairs and she's like watching 48, like the first 48,
I would have fucking punched you in the face.
And all you hear for 600 times for like 3 hours is
I would have
chimed in with a haven't you people ever? Yeah.
Especially for watching something that has like a lot of action in it. So I have that noise stimulating me. And then I hear the same thing. Like, oh my God, I will throat punch you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. See, that's why I have like my little office. I come in here. I tell her, girl, I have to do math, which math means I tore the page up, but it means that I'm going to be sitting here re-listening to the video that I've been doing with the music, and I'm going to go, okay, he says, why such a nice wedding at 1 minute and 30 seconds. Go back to 1 second, press play, okay, and then he says this at 1 and 32. Let's go back and listen to it again, and yeah, and she's like, I used to do that, and she's like, can you please put headphones on? And after like my headphones, my ears hurt, and I like I can't. So now I totally get that. Just sit next to me. You put headphones on. You put headphones on and watch a movie.
Leave me
and
alone
let me not
and just
bother you.
You do you.
But yeah, I totally feel that.
But be in the space. I want to have the option.
Yeah.
I want to have the option.
Look what I'm doing.
Touch me. Touch me. Pay attention to me.
Yeah, I want to show you what I'm doing. I know it's unimportant to you, but look what I can do.
Right?
Look what I can do. Which is always me. Every single time I go upstairs, I'm like, hi.
Pay attention to me.
I'm here for 30 seconds. Look at me dance.
I'll be right back.
All
Pay
right.
attention. He'll be like,
I'm
I just saw
hungry.
you.
I gotta get some food.
I know. I
It's
gotta
getting
go
late.
to my mom's. I want cake.
It's your birthday.
I just want to eat cake. That's what happens when you expect too much.
Double fisting cheesecakes.
Especially Publix's cheesecake. Try their fruit tart.
I've been wanting to.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
my!
probably
I
gonna
wonder
go
if
to
I could
Publix.
eat a whole one of those on the way home.
I'm probably gonna go to Publix too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching to this train derailment of ADD, ADHD. But
God, let's see if my career stands after this.
oh man, I wonder if we're gonna even be able to post this after all the things we've talked about. If you can even watch this on whatever, if I have to put it onto Spotify so then they will legally allow me to say the things that I want to say, you guys will hear something. But if not on YouTube, all the links will be up. I mean, all the links will be down there. If you're on Facebook, all the links will be up there. Later, guys. Love you.